Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And Toronto has possession after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Maxey against Trent. The baseline J. Nice jump shot.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Van Vliet following the score by Philadelphia. Trent, the pass to Carter. And the 3 off target. We played just over a minute here in the first. Harris outside. It's tipped. Siakam against Maxey. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's YAO. Siakam in the post. Maxey covering. And the basket by Siakam.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Maxey passes to Harris. To the inside. Harden against Van Vliet. Carter on the wing. Launches a 3. Here's YAO. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
The first one falls. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, BA, talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And he makes the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And he can't hit the second. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
The Sixers again can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Here's YAO. Maxey covering. Oh, stolen by Harden. To the middle. Here's Embiid. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's YAO. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And they'll get another chance. Siakam for 3. Offensive rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Maxey passes to Tucker. Maxey against Trent. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Embiid's got 9 points.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far. Van Vliet against Harden. And here's Siakam for 3. No luck on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Now here's Harris. The shot, no good. Van Vliet with some nice D. Pulls it. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Embiid, a screen on Trent. Harden, the pass to Harris. Tucker with the ball. Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He rifled that one in from distance. Toronto trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Carter with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Harden misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Trent finds Carter. Over Tucker. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And there it is for him. Embiid's got 11 points.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Harden against Van Vliet. Here's Carter. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Embiid. 11 points in the game. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And Embiid drops them both. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. The three ball. And they recover it. Trent for 3. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Maxey. Pass to Harden. Here's Tucker. Here's Harris. The shake. Rebound by Van Vliet. And for the Raptors, their shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. Siakam with a screen on Harden. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Harden against Van Vliet. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. And here's Embiid. Shoots over Siakam. The Sixers again can't hit. Carter, the pass to Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for Trent.
We got this.
Good on both. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
They set a pick. Here's McDaniels. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet on the wing. Over Melton. Van Vliet misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Milton. And he's going for the lob. 6 to shoot. Anunoby against Melton. The Sixers again can't hit.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pirtle with a screen on Milton. Van Vliet, the pass to Carter. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Melton finds Milton. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Harrell. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Milton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to McDaniels. A shot to stop the drought. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Now Van Vliet, covered by Milton. Van Vliet outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here is Harrell. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
The free throw drops for Melton. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And Melton drops them both. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Now Milton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At the line for the 76ers, Shake Milton, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Carter. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Barnes against McDaniels. Count that bucket.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
.59 seconds left in the first. Here's Milton. Pass to Harrell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Raptors, OG Anunoby. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw is good from Anunoby.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And the basket by Harrell.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
.23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Milton against Trent. From downtown, he's off on that one. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Maxey. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Barnes against Harris. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark. The Sixers leading. Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. Maxey against Barnes. And it's Maxey missing. The Raptors have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Trent outside. Here's YAO. Up and in from the low block. He has 6.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Barnes passes to Siakam. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Shot clock at 6. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well. This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game, with passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Anunoby. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Anunoby's got 5 points. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with them. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Carter, he's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Trent. The 76ers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Harden, the pass to Harris. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. For 3, Maxey. The Sixers with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Carter finds VanVleet. Now here's Siakam. The 3, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Down low. Here's Embiid, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. and Embiid drops them both. Toronto shooting just 34% so far in this one. Fires from 14. Siakam, no good. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
And Harden, a former league MVP, three-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas at the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Carter, good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Harden, outside Tucker. For three, here's Harris. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Van Vliet against Harden. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This speaks to the strength that James Harden possesses. He is so good at finishing through contact.
The Raptors shooting only 36% during the second. Van Vliet against Harden. Carter, high post. He's got 12. YAO, good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Maxey. Up top Harden. Over Van Vliet. Harden can't hit.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Outside Carter. Shoots over Harden, and Carter gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Harden, the pass to Harris. Harden against Van Vliet. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Harden. Harden missing again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. The Sixers trailing, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Harden. Over Van Vliet. That one's wide left. The Raptors shooting only 39% so far in the game. Siakam, the pass to Carter. Inside. Here's YAO. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
The Sixers with another miss. Looking to end this cold spell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. James Harden picks one up.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Siakam hits them both. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And the 76ers call time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Here's McDaniels. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Melton left side. McDaniels, a screen on Anunoby. Melton passes to McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Here's House. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 42%. Van Vliet, the pass to Carter. Over McDaniels. Carter can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Melton outside. Harrell, a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Melton. Lets the three fly. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Carter, high post. From 12 feet, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Harrell, a screen on Van Vliet. Milton passes to Harrell. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Carter on the wing. Melton covers. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. A minute 35 left in the second.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Melton passes to Harrell. No good. Pirtle with some nice D. And for the Raptors, they're shooting it very well. 52% during the second. Carter finds Van Vliet. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Boucher on the screen. Just 3 to shoot. Carter with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Boucher, no good. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Harrell. Outside Milton. From 12 feet. Yes. And it's Harrell with the assist. Here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Anunoby on the wing. And again, Toronto, no good. The 76ers shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Here's House. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harrell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
That's good from Harrell. And some changes here for the Raptors. Barnes, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Fred VanVleet. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Barnes. McDaniels with some nice D. Milton against Trent. Outside Milton. Tipped. It's stolen by Barnes. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Raptors shooting 40% so far in this one. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Harden. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Carter. Shoots it from the high post. Yep, that one goes. Carter's got 24.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Maxey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Harden against VanVleet. Nice shot by Harden.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
VanVleet against Harden. VanVleet, the pass to Carter. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Maxey against Trent. Pass to Harris. Over VanVleet. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Maxey.
The team counts on Harris for this right here. I mean, his efficiency is a big part of their offensive scheme.
Fires it from 18. Carter can't get it to go. The Sixers trailing. Here's Harden. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to YAO. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Sally. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Trent from long range. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender in his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Van Vliet, the pass to Carter. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready, jumper in.
And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Carter. He's got 26. The fadeaway. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Van Vliet against Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Harden, once again making his way to the foul line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Harden hits them both. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam with it. Trent with it. Here's YAO. Embiid covers. Just 5 on the clock. YAO, good. He's got 14.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
And here's Harden. He's got 19. The Sixers again can't hit. Now Siakam. And the shot goes in. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Siakam. 10 points for him. it counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam, shooting one.
That's good from Siakam. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Harden against Van Vliet. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Harden, the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden, and if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Pass to Trent. Back to Siakam. Here's YAO. Embiid covers. He gets it in there. 16 points for him.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Harden. Blocked. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Toronto is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Siakam outside. Driving to the basket.
Well, great job to put it on the deck and draw the contact. You can see the versatility of Pascal Siakam's game.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam. At the line for 2.
That's good from Siakam. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Trent. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for James Harden. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Melton finds Harrell. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Takes a 13-footer, and it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Harris misses. Now Barnes. Siakam with it. Pounded by Harris. Siakam against Harris. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Now here's Maxey. Harrell, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Maxey.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey, taking 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And Philadelphia also making a switch. McDaniels checked in. Timeout called, the Raptors. Milton's checked in for Philadelphia. Toronto is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Pirtle's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Milton passes to McDaniels. Goes up at the stripe. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Barnes. Boucher a screen on Melton. The three from Barnes. And it's Niang with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Melton passes to Harrell. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Philadelphia. Anunoby against Melton. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Milton. Harrell, a screen on Van Vliet. Milton passes to Harrell. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
One thing you know, if Montrezl Harrell is playing pick and roll, he will roll hard to the basket and be a threat.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Barnes with a screen on Milton. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the 76ers. Harrell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Milton. Melton outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the 76ers. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels passes to Milton. Back to Daniels. Five to shoot. Melton outside. Pass to Milton. Over Van Vliet. Milton no good. Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now here's Barnes. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The 76ers shooting a disappointing 38%. McDaniels from long range. And so here is Toronto. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Van Vliet. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Outside Milton. Here's Niang. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Sixers trailing. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Siakam outside. Trent left side. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. No good. A bit long that time. And the 76ers shooting 35% so far in this one. Harris passes to Harden. Here's House. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Daniel House at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Trent with it. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Carter. Lets it go from 14. That one goes. Count it. Carter's got 30.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And here's Harden. Up top, Embiid. Nice move. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Siakam. His shot that time not on target. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Pass to Harden. Up top, Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Look how sturdy Embiid is as a shooter. Even with the foul, he's able to put the shot up.
And he drops it first. And Embiid drops them both. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Carter. Pulls up on the wing. And right through it goes! Carter's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And it's Harden penetrating. Embiid misses. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Good on the shot. And now it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Harden. The Raptors making their last shot. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Trent. Carter on the wing. The 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now here's Harris. Shoots over Barnes. Harris misses. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Trent. And here's Siakam. To the paint. Here's YAO. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tucker's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Philadelphia shooting just 34% so far in this one. Outside Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Harden hits them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Carter inside. Embiid's there, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joel Embiid. And that one falls for Carter. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Now here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Embiid. And here is Maxey. He's guarded by Barnes. 4 on the clock. From 11 feet away. Tipped. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Toronto, Vince Carter. At the line for one.
Here's Harden. Philadelphia calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Carter. Fires the three. The rebound by Maxey.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Barnes. Trent on the wing from behind the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here is Maxey. Now here's Harden. He's checked by Carter. Harden, the pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to pull one up here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in, and Embiid drops them both. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Harden against Van Vliet. Trent outside. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tucker. Cans it with nobody near him. Tucker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Siakam outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Taking 2 shots.
Siakam hits them both. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Maxey with it. Here's Harden. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Now here's Siakam. Inside. Here's YAO. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Give him 20.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Harden against Van Vliet. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Trent against Maxey. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. The Raptors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Carter. And here's Siakam. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Melton.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Siakam hits them both. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Harden against Van Vliet. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Pass to Tucker. Harris outside. Embiid, a screen on Carter. And another shot. And Harris with the lay-in.
Oh, on the drive, Harris isn't afraid to get a little physical, pushing his way through to a shot.
The Raptors shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Van Vliet, the pass to Carter. Back to Van Vliet from outside the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Harris on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Carter against Harden. 6 to shoot. Tucker with a screen on Carter. Melton misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Pass to Carter. There's the triple. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harris. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. The 76ers shooting just 34% so far in this one. Harden from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Carter. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harden's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Embiid. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
So it's Toronto now. They lead by 11. Siakam with a screen on Harden. Pass to Trent. Jacks up a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Melton passes to Harris. Melton with a screen on Van Vliet. Embiid drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. Melton finds Harris. Embiid misses. The Raptors shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's the pick. Here's Carter. No luck on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Harris passes to Harden. Here's Embiid. 1:07 left in the final quarter. Back to Harden. It's stolen.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And here's Harden. Melton with a screen on Van Vliet. Embiid drawing the double team to the middle. Melton. And he dunks it down.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Van Vliet outside. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. After the basket by Toronto. And Embiid throws it down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Carter against Harris. Carter, the pass to Trent. To the right side. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.